If P to Q is 2/3 to 3 and P to R is 3/4 to 2/3, calculate the ratio P to Q to R. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the fractions, because using fractions in a ratio is just going to complicate things. So let's just look at P to Q to start with. And it's 2/3 to 3. Well, that fraction can be got rid of really easily by just timesing both sides by 3. So I'm going to get 2 to 9. And then I'm going to look at P to R. And it's 3/4 to 2/3. And the easiest way to get rid of the fraction is probably to get a common denominator first. So I'm going to times this side, this fraction, the left fraction, by 3, and that will get me 9/12. And I'm going to times the right fraction, both the top and bottom, by 4, and that'll get me 8/12. And then once I get to that point, I can times both sides by 12. And I'll just end up with 9 to 8. So now that I've got P to Q and P to R, I can put them all together. So P to Q to R. Now P to Q was 2 to 9. And P to R was 9 to 8. P to R was 9 to 8. So then I'm thinking, well, I need to get a common multiple for the P's, because I've got both P's for both ratios, so I'm going to use 18. So I need to think, well, how did I get from 2 to 18? I times by 9. So I need to times this one by 9, which is 81. But I also need to think, well, how did I get from 9 to 18 for this middle ratio? 9 to 18 I times by 2, so I need to times this side by 2, which is 16. And my final answer is 18 to 81 to 16.